2 markets in one day. This is my first sale today, 2 hours before the market starts. Look at all these hangers! Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Hello, my name is Emily. I'm the owner of Emily Page Company. I'm a 24-year-old small business owner based out of Columbus, Ohio. As you guys can see, I am in my lovely van that's packed to the brim, which you guys already know what this video is going to be. Yet again, another market vlog. Before I start the video, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching and just landing on my little corner of the internet. I truly enjoy taking you guys along with me for the weekend, and I hope you guys enjoy watching too. In my last video, I shared with you guys that I would no longer be sharing my total number of orders, my total number of sales, and my top 5 bestsellers. But good news, I got a lot of feedback from you guys saying that this was like your favorite part of the video, or you just really enjoyed like that information. And I'm happy to announce that I will be sharing this information now with you guys. I just really wanted to take a second and like reflect on how much I was sharing with you guys and just if I was comfortable sharing that information. But the feedback I received was really nice, so I will be sharing it this video, and I hope you guys will enjoy it too. Today is currently Friday, so like I said, I'm in my lovely van. It's packed full to the brim. I'm bringing so much product with me. So my clothing that I put on hangers, every single hanger that I own, a piece of clothing is on it, and I think I have around 300 hangers. I know it's a lot. And then I'm bringing a ton of cups with me. And for cups, I typically bring anywhere from 6 to 12 of one design. And I bring 60 designs with me. So I have 30 16-ounce cups and then 30 20-ounce cups. So yes, I have a lot of cups. And then I also have a lot of giftables too. So when I say giftables, that means my slippers, trucker hats, air fresheners, really anything that's on that table that you guys will see. It's like a 4-foot table that I call my giftable table. Now, this Saturday, tomorrow, is going to be insane. Parker and I have only done this 3 other times, and it was completely exhausting. As you guys can see from the title of this video, we are doing 2 markets in one day. I know, it's crazy, but it's very rewarding. It's just a lot of hard work for one day. I wanted to give you guys a little rundown as to what you'll be watching in this video and just kind of like the timeline. So on Saturday morning, we will be with the Dublin Market. And if you guys have watched my other market vlogs, this is literally my favorite market of all time. We do this market, it's every Saturday from May to September, and we are there every single Saturday. And I do have a 10 by 20 booth for this market. So we will be with the Dublin Market from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And something about this market is people will shop early with us. So we normally get there around 7 a.m. to start setting up, and people will start shopping with us around like 8:30. So 30 minutes before the market. And then as you guys saw in my last market vlog, people stayed like 30 minutes afterwards. So we didn't get to like start packing up until like 12:30 because I still had a line. So that's something about this market is people will shop like half hour before with you or a half hour after with you. So we just really need to make sure our time management is good for tomorrow because we only have a very small window of time to come back to the house. So once we're done with the Dublin Market, hopefully we'll get back to the house around like 1:30. And then Parker and I will be here for literally like half an hour just to like get food and relax for a second. And then we need to head to the other side of Columbus, which is Grandview. And then that market is from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And these are literally on the opposite sides of Columbus. So it'll be interesting to see like how different the crowd is from like a morning market to like a night market. And this market that's in the evening is a drinking event. So people are like sloshed, just like shopping and everything. So it's always a good time at this market. And for the second market tomorrow, it's called the Grandview Hop. So I think there's like, I want to say like 300 vendors, and we're all just across this like massive like street. It's like 1st Avenue to 3rd or something like that. I don't know. They expanded it a ton from last year, and I'm actually right in front of the food trucks. And for this market, I do have a 10 by 22. So in the morning, I have a 10 by 20, and in the evening, I also have a 10 by 20. And for those of you who aren't familiar with like the market scene, a 10 by 20 booth is a double booth. So a standard booth is 10 by 10, and I requested 2 booths. So technically, I purchased 2 booths, making it a 10 by 20. As you guys can see, I love having a double booth. It's very hard for me to condense my items into a 10 by 10 or smaller before I've done a 6x5, and it's very hard for me to condense that much. So I really like a 10 by 20. I feel like I could even do a 10 by 30. Maybe next year I'll do a 10 by 30 since I have the van. I don't know, we'll see. I'm really excited for Saturday, and also my mom will be a vendor at both markets, and we're neighbors for both markets, which is really cool because I get to talk to her all day, and my dad. So I'm very excited for tomorrow, but I know that I'm going to be like completely exhausted. Last time we did this, last month, it was a lot in one day. But thankfully we don't have anything on Sunday. So I will be relaxing, self-care, sleeping as long as my body needs on Sunday. Alright guys, so that is the rundown for this weekend, and I'm so excited to take you guys along with me tomorrow. I know I keep saying that, but it's so much fun to just like vlog for the day and then go back and watch it and then like have you guys watch it. I think it's the coolest thing ever. So I'm going to chillax for the rest of the night, and I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. Happy market day, guys. I'm so excited for today. The weather is looking so nice, and it's not going to be that humid, but it is going to be hot, so we'll see how that plays out. I'm wearing this super pretty dress today. I love this dress so much. I used to sell it, and I actually sold out of it, and I can't get more of it, so I'm glad that I kept one. Right now, it's like 55 degrees outside, and when we leave, like around noonish, it's supposed to be 82, so I had no idea how to dress for today, but here's what I'm wearing, and I think I'm gonna bring a crew neck with me just in case like I get cold a little bit. The time is around 6:30, and it takes around 30 minutes to drive to Dublin, so we're going to head over that way and we can start setting up the booth, and I'll catch you guys when we get there. The time is 7:24 and we just got everything unloaded out of the van. If you guys can see that Parker's moving the van right now, but we just basically have to go through everything and like organize where we want it and then put the cups out and then we're all good. But I also forgot to tell you guys that last night at like 2 in the morning, Opal had the craziest zoomies. So my sleep, I did not get much sleep last night. She was just going nuts. So I'm a little tired, but I'm excited to be here, and the weather's really not that bad today. It's like a good, nice little breeze. So, yep, we're just gonna set everything up, and I will give you guys an update here in a bit. The time is 8:15, so we officially got a 10 by 20 booth set up in an hour and 15 minutes, which is really crazy considering this is a double booth. So I wanted to give you guys a booth tour. Not everyone is here yet, so it's a little quiet, so let's get into the tour. Mom is with me. I've talked about it a couple times, but she's my booth neighbor for a majority of the events, but she's doing the double header today. So I wanted to give you guys a tour of her booth. Do you want to tell them what you sell?
I sell headbands.
Yes.
And I sell dog bandanas with the scrunchie, so you can just slip it over their heads. And I sell collars, leashes,
bow ties.
Cat toys. There's some cat toys I have.
For the cat mamas. You know I always represent the cat moms.
And I have snuffle mats and snuffle balls,
and paw balm.
Yes.
Paw balm.
Homemade.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you guys a tour of her booth, and I'll also link her Etsy in the description for you guys, as well as her Instagram, so you guys can give her a follow. So yes, let's get into a booth tour. I just had my first sale for the baby blue bow tote bag, and then an embossed Ohio State crew neck, which I only have, the ones I have out are the only ones I have. And then I sold a blind date with the book and then a dress. So we're off to a really good start. Normally the mornings are like a little slower, and then it picks up around like, I'd say like 10. So we're off to a really good start. I think embroidered goods are going to be my #1 today. And we also sold 2 cups, a strawberry and a ghost cup. The time's around 9:20, and I wanted to do 2 time lapses today, so I'll show you guys what it looks like in the beginning of the market and then towards like the really busy part of the market. So it's just like a steady flow of people coming in right now. So I'm going to put you guys above so you can see what it looks like right now.
have to share this with you guys real quick because it's the cutest thing ever. So it's 10:07 and we've been pretty busy, and this girl just came up to me and said that she was at Joann's and saw a girl wearing my Ghost Kitty t-shirt, and she told her to come here and she got a t-shirt. That is the sweetest thing ever. But we're doing good today. Embroidered apparel has definitely been my number one, but I've sold a lot of cups today too, so.
I'm not sure where I last left off with you guys, but literally right after I finished recording that video, we were like flooded, like so many people. This was probably the most transactions I've ever had at this specific market, but it got really busy and I didn't get to record anything else just because I was like nonstop, and so was Parker the whole time, which is really awesome. Today is so beautiful out. It's like 85 degrees, so it got way hotter than this morning. My goal for today is 400 sales. I'm gonna say 450 sales actually. So 450 sales. I'm not sure how many sales I had this morning, but I know that it was a decent amount. Like really good, so we're probably like halfway there. Right now it's 1:15 and we have to leave the house again at 2, so I'm probably going to charge my stuff, and then we're gonna head over to Grandview Hop around 2. So we're at the house right now, and I always bring these lights with me to night markets, and I just wanted to show you guys them real quick. So you just charge them, or they're rechargeable, and I have 5 of them, and they're magnetic, so they stick to the top of my tent. I'll link them in my Amazon storefront. They're really not that much, but I really, really like them because at night markets, I feel like when you have lights, you like stand out when it's darker outside. So yeah, they're super, super bright and I love them. So yep, I'm going to change, and then yeah, I'm going to get something to eat. My mom's going to get us some sandwiches and fries. So right now I'm probably going to get something to snack on. So I'll see you guys in a bit. The market starts at 5, but right now it's 3:30, and I just got my first sale for this Buckeye. It's like kind of a t-shirt. It's the Buckeye cropped long sleeve. So this is my first sale today, 2 hours before the market starts, so you know that that's going to be a good sign. That's a good sign. My Ohio State stuff did really good at the Dublin Market. This is like my, I was going to call it like my football season starter rack, since I live in Ohio and people love tailgate merch. So I think Ohio State stuff will do good, and book stuff at this one. And it's kind of like a younger crowd that shops at this market, so right up my alley, my customers, so I'm excited for today. The time is 4:20, so we have about 40 minutes until the market starts, but we've been set up for a bit and I was able to eat. My mom brought us Penn Station, which is really yummy. I don't know if that's like a statewide thing, but we have some in Ohio. It's called Penn Station. The sandwiches are so good, and then Parker got the fries. So right now, I think Mom and I are going to walk around just a little bit. And this market's pretty big. I think there's like 300 vendors here. I know I said it earlier in the video, but it's been a long day, guys. So I think we're gonna walk down this way. I'll show you guys. So all the way down there. And then we're right by the food trucks too, but since I got the sandwich, I probably won't eat. And when it's hot like this, I never really get too hungry. So that's what's happening, and I'm excited to make my second sale. But before we walk around, I realized that I haven't given you guys a tour of this booth, so I'm gonna give you guys a tour. The first market we did today, I sold a lot, but I still have a lot too. So it's just a little more spaced out for this market because I am on an end cap. So let me show you what my 10 by 20 booth looks like for the second market of the day. It's really loud, so hopefully you guys can hear me, but look at all these hangers. It's been such a good day today, and it's really busy too. I feel like this market picks up a lot. We have 2 hours to go, and here's my update of all my hangers. So I hope you guys can hear me, but I am 20 sales away from hitting my goal, and it is so busy right now, and it's just very rewarding because today's been such a crazy busy day, and we've been going like for the full day, and it's just really awesome. So 20 sales away from hitting my goal. We have about 20 minutes left to the market, but I wanted to show you guys what the lights look like, the lights that I talked about earlier. We have them up right now, so I have 5 of them. So we have one right here, right there, and then 2 over there. And I feel like it makes your booth really stand out at night markets because people see that light and they like, I don't know, they would just want to browse. So tonight's been really good. Today's been really good. So we have 20 minutes left and it's starting to get a little darker. It's cooling down.
and Parker's behind me restocking, and yeah, it's a good day.
Okay guys, the time is like 9:15 and load out for this event is literally terrible. Like no one is on the same page. They told Parker that he had to go all the way around and now he's stuck in this mess that's down here, and we haven't unloaded the van yet and it's like 9:20, 9:30 already. So that's something about this event, is just the communication is not it. But my sales were really high for this event, so of course I will be back again. But yeah, we just have to somehow get the van down here, pack it up, and then we get to go home. So I will probably update you guys next when it comes to my outro, like sharing with you guys like my stats and everything. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great night. Hi guys, welcome back. So actually welcome back for me. So Saturday was super awesome. Sunday we just relaxed all day. It was really nice to have a day off. I can't tell you guys the last time we had a day off. So I just watched movies, chillaxed, we had a nice dinner, and yeah, and we're back at the warehouse today. I just got done unloading the van and I came back with a lot less, which makes me really happy. It also means that I have a lot to make for my market that's happening this week on Saturday. I only have one market this week, but as you guys know, the Dublin Market, it's still a really busy market, so I want to make sure I have enough stock for it. So I know earlier in the video, I said I was going to share like my morning stats with you guys and my evening stats, which I have never done that before, but actually, since this was only one day, it just put everything together. So we will be doing stats for the whole day, and I know that this is the favorite part of the video for some of you guys, so I'm happy to be sharing this again with you. I'm excited to do it, so let's get into it. I have my laptop right here, so let's get into my Saturday stats. So we had the Dublin Market in the morning from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then in the evening we had the Grandview Hop from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So this is my stats for the entire day. Starting off is my total number of orders. So when I say orders, this means how many transactions I had. So for the day, I had 230 transactions, so 230 orders, which is crazy because if you think about it, that means I talked to over 230 people, because there were some people that like asked me questions who didn't purchase anything, but that means that 230 people shopped with me for the day. That is so sweet. And then jumping into my sales. So when I say sales, this means the total number of products I sold. And I know earlier in the video, I set a goal for myself that I wanted to sell between 400 and 450 products for the day. And I ended up selling 434 products in total. So 434 sales for the day, which is really crazy. And I feel like both markets, I sold a lot of embroidered goods, but I also sold a lot of cups. Definitely way more embroidered goods versus cups though. And those racks that you guys see that are those tea racks, they look like this. They're the white ones. I don't think you can see them, but my tea racks, I showcase items on there. So I had like a Halloween, like my ghost kitties were front and centered. So I showcased like Halloween, I showcased game day stuff, like Ohio State game day stuff. And then I showcased my bookish stuff, and then just like cat mom, dog mom, like my seasonal, or not my seasonal, like my year round stuff. So each one, like each tea, so like this side and this side, I just try to showcase like different things. And I feel like having that tea rack is super successful because you can see different designs from all four sides of them. So I really, really like those racks, and they fit a decent amount too. Next up, let's jump into my top 5 best sellers. As always, I'll put a picture somewhere up so you guys know what product I'm talking about. And I'm excited to share this with you guys again. I know that this was a favorite part of the video for a lot of you on here, so I'm excited to bring it back. Thank you so much for your feedback too. All right, starting out at number 5 was the Fall Doodles 20-ounce cup. This one was a favorite. This one's always a favorite for the season. And I have one of these cups, and I was actually drinking out of it, and people were like, oh my gosh, where'd you get that? And I was like, wait, I sell it. So this one was a favorite, the 20-ounce, and I also have it in a 16-ounce, but I feel like I sell a lot more of the 20-ounce at markets because people like the bigger size for their drinks. Number 4 was the Read More Books crop t-shirt, and I sold a lot of these too, and it's fun because some of my designs are bookish themed, and I don't have any bookish cups. So a lot of my apparel is bookish themed though, and that's like my only spooky bookish thing. So these are really good too, and they go up to small, up to 2X. Unfortunately, they don't sell the cropped in the 3X. So I sold a lot of 2X and mediums in these. Number 3, this one always cracks me up. My green squiggly straws. I have like a little basket. I believe I put a clip in the video where I was like filling the basket up with my straws. So I have 12 different straw options I bring with me, and I just put them in like this basket, and then people can pick out their straws. So you can like choose what straw you want for your cup, and then you don't have to have a straw too. And some people will just buy straws for my booth. So at number 3 was the green squiggly straws. So these, the green squiggly and the pink squiggly. My straws are like in this little container back here. I don't know if you guys can see, but they're like all stacked up. So green squiggly straw hit number 3 today. At number 2, we have one of my favorite spooky products. This is the Ghost Cat t-shirt. So I offer this in a t-shirt and a crew neck form, and I sold out of medium, small, 2X and 3X. For this design specifically, my 2X and 3X always sells out super fast, as well as my smalls. So medium and large, 2X, 3X, so that's 4 sizes that sold out, which is really awesome. And also, it depends on the design, but I like to bring anywhere between, I want to say like 8 to 10 of each size. So for instance, that Ghost Cat t-shirt, I brought, I think 3 small with me, 12 medium, 12 large, 12 extra large, 5 2X and 5 3X. So yeah, I can't believe that those sold out, but it doesn't surprise me too, because it was front and centered in my booth. So when people walked by, that's the t-shirt, one of the t-shirts that they saw. And also I feel like as a cat mom myself, it's very hard to find cat related things. And I do have dog related things, but it's just nice to shop for cat related things. And that's also a comment I was getting, like, it's so hard to find cat mom things, though I have to represent the cat moms. So I'm not surprised that this hit top 5, because it is so stinking cute. And at number 1, we have what I'm wearing. So this is the Columbus, Ohio Ivory crop t-shirt. And this one did super good. I have this in 3 different forms. So I have it in this t-shirt cropped form. It's like a longer style cropped. I have it in a pepper regular style shirt, and then I have it in a crew neck version. And in this, I ended up selling out of small, medium, and 2X. And the cropped versions only go from small up to 2X. I wish they sold larger sizes in the cropped version, but I do have a 3X in the crew neck and in the like regular style shirt. So those were my top 5 best sellers for Saturday. I was just so blown away by Saturday. Like I said in other videos, I always have a goal that I want to hit, like a sales goal, which is what I shared with you guys, and then like a profit goal, which I will never share with you guys. I just don't really share this with people. I keep it close to the chest. And I did end up hitting that goal, and I feel like setting goals is so important, and it's okay if you don't hit them, but I think it's really nice to just have goals and just work up to them. So yeah, set goals for yourself if you're a small business owner, because if you hit them, then it's just the best feeling, and you can treat yourself with your favorite coffee. I had so much fun on Saturday, but granted, it was so much work. Like, doing 2 markets in one day is not, we typically don't do this, like it's very rare, and we only do it once a month. For the next 2 months, we will be doing it. So it's just a lot of work, as you guys can see, but it's also very rewarding. So this was a higher sales day for me than me doing, like, how do I explain this? So like, you guys know how I do markets on like Saturdays and Sundays. It was basically like that. Like, I hit my sales goal between those 2 days, but in one day, and it was a little bit higher. And this was actually my most successful Grandview Hop I had, and Grandview Hop was the second market we did, the night market. And just the amount of people that supported me was absolutely crazy. Like, I'm so grateful. Even if people didn't like shop from me, like people who entered my booth just to like chat with me or say like, oh my gosh, your stuff is so cute. Like, it is so awesome. And it means the world to me that all my hard work is paying off and people are noticing it. And it's just really cool. A lot of people were also asking me if I had a storefront, and I don't have a storefront, but I've been thinking about it, but there's no way I could do it. But I think that's a really nice compliment, considering that, you know, like, just from them like looking at my booth, they're like, oh, does she have a storefront? Like, it looks like I have it all together. So I was getting a lot of questions about that. So I thought that was really cool. The only negative thing that happened at both of the markets was somebody broke a cup, and I was like checking, I had like a line, so I couldn't really see what was happening. And like, the cups are in front kind of, but I guess somebody like picked it up, dropped it. So Parker went to go clean it up, and they ended up paying for it, which was really nice. I've actually have never had anyone pay for a cup that they broke. That was really nice that they paid for it. Typically, I just kind of say like, oh, it's okay, like, don't worry about it. So that was really nice. And that's the thing with selling fragile items like glassware, is there's always a possibility of breakage, just with every market I do. But
that was like way down there. Like there were just so many positive things that happened on Saturday. So I wasn't even worried about it. I actually kind of forgot about it. I was like, should I mention what are the cons that happened? So there was really like nothing negative that happened. The weather was beautiful. Like everyone was so nice and friendly with me. The vendors were great. I saw a lot of friends that I was able to catch up with. I hung out with my mom all weekend too. She was right next to us and they surprised me with a cinnamon roll that I ate absolutely all of it on Sunday. So yes, moral of the story, I had a great weekend. So to end the video, I'm going to answer the title of the question, are 2 markets in one day worth it? Absolutely, 100%. These markets were so successful for me. Yes, they were a lot of hard work, but it ended up being a great Saturday and I hit my sales goal. Like I told you guys, 400 was my minimum, 450 was my high, and we were right in between there. So yes, it was 100% worth it. I'm really happy that I ended up doing it. I'm going to end the video here and giving you guys a little sneak peek for next week's video. I'm actually currently filming next week's video and it was highly requested and it's going to be a little bit different than what I normally post, so not a market vlog. So I'm excited to share with you guys what it's going to be. You'll have to see in next week's video. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a blast taking you guys along with me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to subscribe and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.